Welcome back to Fantasy VII. Now it's time to use the elevator to go to the upper floors of the Shinra HQ.
It's time for the real part 12.
Yes.
This evil villain lad does have.
Oh yeah, I should clarify this. Basically, before this part, I actually recorded another one, but it had some cut problems, so I basically had to replay it. And in doing so, I basically tweaked something. Also, smartest guard in the room.
He wouldn't last. He wouldn't last a single hour in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Don't like this track.
Anyway, you'll see when it happens because. Anyway, each
sorry,
floors.
I really don't like this track.
What are you doing here? No unauthorized people are allowed here. Yeah, whatever.
Starting with this floor, every single floor will have a personal mechanic in order to get to the next one. In this case, you have to go Metal Gear Solid behind those statues in order to avoid the guards. If they catch you, basically you start a fight with 3 powerful mooks, and after a couple of fights, they just disappear. But it's best to try avoid them for now. Basically. And it's interesting because after Cloud passes behind the statues, in order to get the other Barrett and Tifa, basically you have to do a simple minigame, which is still fun, at least to me.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's actually a game changer. Weird. Even though it's a bit weird when the other 2 guards on the bottom of the screen does not try to stop you for some reason.
Seriously, Tifa's got like very clunky boots, and Barrett's got I don't know what. So how come the guards in front?
Well, Barrett has a fucking machine gun on his right arm, you know.
Well, you see, Tail. Those 2 guards on the bottom have only 2 days before retirement. So they have completely checked out by this point.
Exactly.
I suppose it's legit.
So pretty much their tactics are shuffle to the left, shuffle to the right. Okay, I guess we've done a thorough security check.
Freeze! Everybody, clap your hands.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I suppose we didn't study to the Tarquin School of for guards.
Okay, we're gonna rock. Whatever the hell that means.
Remember, we have to save Eric.
Right.
Why the hell do I even care?
Hell, I know that.
Oh God! I'm not quite sure I'll ever get used to that. Not now, Aerith. I'm still getting used to people being able to walk inside me like that.
Tifa, you busted bitch!
The hell are you? What are you doing around here?
Where?
Kill me. I'm in control.
Where's Aerith?
Right now.
How do you spell that name? You must be. Aerith, you meant that kid, the receptionist. Yeah, I was starting to worry about her myself.
I don't know if we're extremely
And
lucky.
so now a rival appears on the scene, huh?
Please, if I were a rival. Wait a minute.
You mean she's not? It's someone else?
Yeah.
You're not the brightest bulb in the box, are you?
Oh, I see. So it must be what you call it, Shinra Repair Division. Totally.
Yeah, we're the repair division.
You know, it looks like this building is starting to fall apart.
Really? Doesn't look
This
like
door
it.
was just pushed open. You ought to fix this right away.
Oh no, the door was pushed open. Building
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll...
take a look on your other floors too. I'll give you this. Now spam.
Thank
Anyway, what you're
you.
gonna
What if I
say,
just
Pedro?
gives you the key card?
Because it mistakes you for a engineer, you know.
You know what? That reminds me of that moment in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog where Robotnik has a casino and Sonic disguises himself as a repairman. He's like, "Hey, excuse me, I need to repair the casino's basement. Give me your keys." There you go. It's just like that.
How come Robotnik be that stupid?
It's
Because
all
it's
about
it's Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Have you ever seen it, Dwebs?
Actually, it's not Eggman that gives him the keys. It's Scratch and Grounder.
Oh, Scratch and Grounder actually make
Robotnik is
Robotnik look
stupid
like
in the
Albert
show.
Einstein in that show.
It's even worse considering if the Sonic Boom comic is anything to go by. Apparently, all in the Sonic Boom universe, all the Sonic cartoon happened.
Oh, okay, so this is the book part, yeah?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
but I cut.
before Theo starts to explain the puzzle, I'll just say what I said the first time we recorded this. You read the book, you see the number, it's the whatever that number is, it's the whatever letter in that sentence. That's
Hey
the solution
Pedro,
to-
speaking of reading,
Yeah.
I've done some
So
research.
basically, in order to cut some things, hold on, you'll see. Yeah, basically, in order to cut some things, basically, I just ended the recording when I started researching, and then even reprised it when I knew the answer, basically.
All right.
And it's actually funny because the prize that Domino gives you is actually really worth it. You will see to the
Nice.
point that I actually started to replay the part that I already recorded, only played it, not re-recorded.
Sweet. So I guess that the
just
next.
to go along with.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
the
The
next
puzzle's
few
not hard.
parts-
The puzzle's not hard. It's just time consuming. That is, if you know how it works. The problem is that the
No,
game doesn't
if
tell you how
the
it works.
prize wasn't that big, I wouldn't have bothered to replay what happens next.
So I'm
But
guessing that,
that's
like,
fi-
oh, sorry.
No,
So I'm
basically
guess-
you'll see the next two parts will be without the
Yeah.
reward because I won the first time. But then after the Nibelheim splashback, you'll see me using that reward.
Nice.
You'll see in a minute.
By the
All
way,
right.
oh goody,
Jova,
the
you
research.
were gonna say something about reading, Jova?
Yeah, since we're about to do reading, Tio, I know that you found out some info on Toriyama's involvement with this game, but I found out something else. Guess what? Apparently Toriyama was in charge of writing every single romance scene between Cloud and Aerith.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently to get the player extra invested in Aerith.
I never
And it
really,
is.
I never really bought into the whole Cloud era thing, and now that
neither.
explains it.
Me neither.
And now that explains it. Cloud and Tifa, Cloud and Tifa have actual chemistry because they grew up together and their backstory and all that shit. But
Which is
so,
weird.
yeah.
They have more chemistry in the Kingdom Hearts games than they do their original counterparts.
And there it is, Pedro. The reward is an elemental material.
The elemental
Basically,
material.
Yeah.
Let me
When
guess,
you
I haven't
equip-
missed
when you-
anything.
No,
No.
we just won a powerful material. Basically,
I
when
know.
you-
I know what the reward is. Yeah.
Well,
when you equip that to an event like thunder, fire or ice materia, basically it gives your weapon that attribute. So it's pretty useful, at least for this early game. I think considering the material itself, it's pretty rare.
I'll
To me,
say.
it was worth it.
indeed.
I agree. By the way, Teo, can I be Palmer?
Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Since originally I was going to be Palmer, you were going to be I can't remember. Rufus, and Jova was going to be Rufus, and you were going to be Hojo. Basically, I rewrote the role. Basically, Pedro will be Palmer, Jova will be Rufus, and I'll be Hojo.
Okay
All right.
then.
Who am I gonna be when Aerith,
Okay,
Yuffie.
Yuffie.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I'll be right
Glibs.
back.
Yuffie is one of the best characters ever in Final Fantasy.
Sarcasm, I take it.
Well, I've got to make him feel good about it. Oh, come on, Pedro. I got to give Dwib something good to feel
God
about.
damn it, guys! Why are you having me voice girls, knockoffs, and scrappies?
And now you see why I was trying to make him feel good. He's going to go into the rant again.
Well, to
Look,
be honest, Dwibs, Yuffie is one of the gameplay-wise is one of the best characters indeed. Her final weapon is really strong, at least for the most part, and her limit breaks are also powerful too. So there's that.
Yeah.
Also, I think the side quests involving her are nice.
Indeed. The only problem is that she's a little crazy.
Again, I'll quote that legendary frog short. Who shall we pick from our party? How about Yuffie and Kaitsif? Just kidding, guys. No one likes you. Yeah.
I do like Kate Sif, but well,
I like Kaitsif too. I don't like Yuffie, but I do like Kaitsif.
Yeah, I like Yuffie for gameplay reasons.
I don't really care for much as a. I don't think she's a back character. It's just that I don't really.
No. I said gameplay
to
reasons.
be honest, if you want to know something funny, Pedro, at least for my first run, I thought Yuffie was a boy.
A lot of people did, Tio.
Just like when playing Final Fantasy XII, I thought Larsa was a girl.
You see that? You see, this is the thing, Joe. Before androgynous characters, there were blocky characters that you couldn't even tell what the fuck they are.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of Final Fantasy XII.
Well, not just that, Pedro. I based myself also on the portrait.
What are you saying about Final Fantasy XII, Jova? Jova?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
That reminds me.
I'm here.
That reminds me, Joe. But like I told you before, we better hold off on doing Final Fantasy XII for now because the HD remake might be announced.
I know. I was just saying, speaking of Final Fantasy XII, Dwibs, you complain about voicing the Scrappies and knockoffs. Well, don't worry. When we get to Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, I'll let you play Vaughn.
But Vaughn's a Scrappy too, isn't he?
No.
He
he's
actually
not.
gets development.
No, Vaughn's the main protagonist.
He actually is the main character this time for real in Revenant Wings.
What makes you think Vaughn is a Scrappy?
Because I haven't heard people say nice things about Vaughn.
No.
Really? I never...
No, Dweebs. Vaughn is not Scrappy, he's just anonymous. Terribly anonymous.
But basically, Dweebs, it's not that he's a bad character per se, it's just that he has nothing to do with the story. He's just there for some reason.
Yep.
He is...
And it's funny
by
because
Revenant Wings, he's
according
better.
to the original script, the original prince was supposed to be Bosch.
Okay.
You see, the problem with Final Fantasy XII story is that it was originally written by Yasumi Matsuno, the creator of the Final Fantasy Tactics. But he left mid-development, so the story kind of got axed.
Due to health problems.
Allow me to clarify.
So the story kind of got axed.
Allow me to clarify,
Yep, and it was finished. I don't remember by who.
Yeah.
Sarah, what are you doing? No violence, Sarah.
It's the exercise room. Anyway, Dwibs, allow me to clarify.
Anyway, guys, I'll be right back.
Allow me to clarify,
Sure.
Dwibs. There's sort of two different Vaughns. There's the Vaughn in Final Fantasy XII, and then there's the Vaughn in Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings. See, Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings actually focuses more on story and actually feels more like, the full package with gameplay and story, which is for the DS. It's like, well, Final Fantasy XII was... Well, I think you know at this point, it's not really that story-based, so of course Vaughn didn't really... Huh? What was that? Hello?
Ironic because Revenant Wings was directed by Motomi Toriyama.
Yeah, apparently it's the only game where he decided not to fuck up too much.
I know. It's like, trust me, Vaughn is a much better character in Revenant Wings. Well, because
Vaughn, some legit character.
Yeah. That's sort of why I said I'll definitely let you voice him since I'll be handling Revenant Wings. It's like, well, I guess because it's Toriyama, of course, there was going to be more focus on story there. But yeah, by then there's actually a pretty good story. It's like, well, in Revenant Wings, Vaughn has actually accomplished his goal of becoming the captain of a sky pirate ship or whatnot, and thus the adventure continues in a way. And there's a lot more development there.
Why would you?
Well, the thing is, Jova, the World of Ivalice was designed...
Hold on, one at a time.
Enormous, but the fact that, Jova, the fact is that the World of Ivalice was designed by Matsuno's team in order to be a real world, with the fact that, even though Vaughn's group action actually affected part of the Empire, it was still a giant world with still its mysteries.
I'm not complaining about...
It did not affect the whole thing.
Let me stop you right there, Tio. I'm not... Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I agree with you. I mean, from what I've played, I still very much like Final Fantasy XII. However, though, I will see why people will regard Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings as more of a complete package, because, like, well, of course, the world's not nearly as big in Revenant Wings. Huh?
Well, it's not just like that. I don't really like the Pikmin style gameplay, and the sprites look very awful in their pixelization.
Oh yeah,
okay. I'll admit the sprites don't look nearly as good. However, I will say overall, most other things are kind of.
Fun fact. Jova.
Yes.
Apparently, you Americans got the hard version of Revenant Wings.
Yes, I know.
RTSs are bigger in America thanks to the likes of Command and Conquer and all that.
Yep, that's right. We got a hard mode. Coolio. But yeah, basically to
especially
close what
with
I'm
things
saying.
Like Yasmat.
Yeah, basically to close what I was saying, I guess for the most part, Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, people tend to like better for mainly because it handles story and gameplay a bit better. I'm not saying that Final Fantasy XII is by any means bad in that regard, just saying that, well, I do have to admit, the story is a bit more focused there. And anywho, my video is lagged. What time are we at?
15, 14, 15, 15.
Okay, I'll go to 15:33.
Okay.
Alright.
Jovi, give
Okay.
yourself so little time to...
Because I want to get back
That's
in
okay,
as soon
it's
as
more than
possible.
Don't worry, we're just solving a puzzle.
On, go.
Go.
Oh, goody! It's this
By the
puzzle.
way- Yeah. Yeah, but we already finished that, so basically we're going upstairs.
Basically,
See,
audience,
PR
if you were paying attention,
66.
basically the
Oh,
way
and
that
now it's
puzzle.
time for the Shinra HQ meeting.
Oh, goody!
Oh boy,
Basically,
a boy.
all the big heads of Shinra will have a reunion, and so imagine all the major dickheads of this whole company in one room.
I forget. Does Scarlet talk in this scene that's coming up?
She has one
Oh.
line at the very end.
Ah.
Alright, Shiroi. Okay, for Scarlet, you have to sound like an evil bitch.
Try Corella Deville, then.
Okay.
And
Oh.
apparently we cannot storm from the main door. How rude.
You know
Is she
how
in
cool.
this game or is this another game?
Scarlet?
No, I mean, Scarlet is the female member of the evil council of doom of Shinra.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. How cool would it
Could you
be?
excuse me? I
Cloudy,
need to
you
go to the
tried
bathroom.
to...
Whoa! Wow! Whoa! This feels weird. Body horror, not cool.
That's right, we can actually flush the toilet for no reason. Let's keep doing this, and the water bill will be astronomical, and Shinra will go out of business.
Anyway, Paige and Tio, as I was saying, how cool would it be if there
This
was
is the
actually?
perfect plan.
That
By
reminds
the
me.
way, this time I managed to not fuck up the control because in this part you actually can.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, Tio and Pedro, how cool would it have been if there was actually an option to actually storm the meeting and then you, and then
Anyway,
and then
no,
the game.
plot.
Jeez, that's a Blender suits.
Well, that one down there looks like a
We have
dress.
the damage estimates for Sector 7. Considering those factors we've already set up and all the investments, the damage is estimated to approximately 10 billion gil, which is very high. The estimated cost to reveal Sector 7 is...
We're not rebuilding.
Jesus, Honor is once again an ale.
What?
Shut up, Phoenix. We're leaving
Ah!
Sector 7 as it is.
Shoot, I forgot he could read my mind. Luckily, he doesn't know where I am.
Restarting the Neo Midgar plan.
Whoa.
But the Ancients?
The ancients from Rise of Lyric, you
Promised
say?
land will soon be ours.
No, better ancients.
Oh, so the
I
ones from
want you
Sonic
to raise
Adventure.
tobacco rates 15% in every area.
Mako from Legend of Korra?
Right, hi, tra-la-la-la-la. Please include our space program in the budget.
No. Reeve and Scarlet will divide the extra income from the rate increase.
You're trusting a guy like Palmer there.
Sir, if you raise the rates, the people will lose confidence.
Fuck the people.
You have to wonder, how the heck did a
You'll
guy
be
like
alright.
Palmer get onto this executive head?
Ignorant citizens won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra Inc. even more.
That's
Wait,
the
is this
problem.
president? Wait, is this President Shira or George W. Bush?
After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche.
That dirty motherfucker.
Beep.
Hey, it's Dr. Insano.
Hojo, how's the girl?
Oh, he has a daughter. Oh, no. Not that kind of girl.
she's inferior to her mother. I'm still in the process of comparing her to her mother Lipalna, but for now the difference is 18%.
18% in measurements? Ew.
How long will the research take?
Probably 120 years. It's probably impossible to finish in our lifetime, or in the lifetime of Specimen 2 for that matter.
By the way, Taya, why did you finish?
Little swine!
By the way, tell you a little thing that I just remembered. One of the better voice acting casts for Dirge of Service, in my opinion, was Hojo's voice actor. It really fitted the character to a T.
I agree. So I definitely agree. Anyway.
What about the Promised Land? Won't it hinder our plans?
Oh, you don't want the Promised
That's
Land.
what I need to plan. The Mother is strong and yet has her weaknesses.
Everyone does, Hojo. What exactly is the point?
Science!
That concludes our meeting.
Oh,
Court is
that was
adjourned.
productive. Here comes you, Shiro.
All right, Shiroi, get ready.
Okay.
You're next.
Something stinks.
Yeah. Nice contribution, Scarlett, by the way, to the whole reunion.
This meeting sucks ass.
And we're talking about Aerith, right?
What, you're telling me that
Don't
cover.
what
Okay.
is it Arab that stinks?
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe that's what they were talking about. Let's follow them. Follow the scent.
Yes, dive straight into the lair of the evil Council of Doom.
Hey, where
Bye.
did the other freak go?
Back
Yeah,
into
but you-
Cloud.
So yeah, with repeating flushing.
What's
for
this?
Part 12.
What's this?
See you for part 13.
Reminds me of the evil plan the Merrick's evil Council of Doom had in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge to defeat Yugi. We're going to defeat Yugi by spamming his YouTube account.
We'll see you for the next part, folks.
See you for part 13.
See ya.
See you then.